Has my computer been hacked? Hi everyone, Leo Notenboom here for askleo.com. Here's a question that I get, honestly, on a fairly regular basis. How can I tell if my computer is being hacked? You can't. Not in any absolute sense. Almost every sign of a hack can just as easily, and perhaps even more easily, be explained by other things. Now, there are some clues to look for, which I'll review, but none of them are guaranteed signs of actually being hacked. This is one reason that I talk so much about prevention. Okay, so what do we mean by hack? Well, there's no consistent definition. We tend to think of it as someone gaining unauthorized access to the information we keep on our computer, or someone with remote access running their own programs on our computer. But someone walking up to your computer and logging in as you because they know your password, well, that's also a hack. So is someone on the internet penetrating your security software. If you accidentally download and run malware, that could be a hack too. If it gives someone a way in to something they're not supposed to have access to, that's a hack. Now, a talented hacker really tries to leave no trace. It's one of the concepts that makes so-called rootkits different than more traditional malware. Rootkits alter your system so that the normal ways of looking for files will not expose the malicious files of the rootkit. The same is true for just about any aspect of hacking. Event logs can be emptied, file date and timestamps can be arbitrarily set or modified, and files can be renamed or hidden. Even malicious programs can be designed to look like or even run as part of a legitimate other program. So, what can you do? This is where I repeat my standard litany of stay safe advice. Use good security software, keep all your software up to date, keep all your accounts secure, know how and when to secure your internet connection, and stay educated about the latest threats and safe internet behavior. Prevention is much more effective, by far, than any attempt to detect a malicious hack either during or after the event. All right, clues. I need to stress that these are clues, not signs. Any or all of these items can be caused by a variety of reasons, only one of which is hostile activity. Most, in fact, are more commonly a sign of some other less malicious issue. That's why this is such a difficult question to answer and such a difficult situation to be in. So, don't panic if some of these experiences happen to you. You probably haven't been hacked at all. In fact, without other evidence, it's most likely that you have not been hacked. It's a conclusion I see so many people jump to, and most of the time they are flat out wrong. The symptoms happen for some other, often harmless reason. But do pay attention. It's possible you've been hacked or that other issues require action. If your security software has been turned off or disabled, that can be a sign of a hack. The purpose of security software is to alert you when malware is present. So some malware actually goes in and tries to prevent that by turning off scans, real-time options, or disabling the tool completely. Now, security software can be turned off for other reasons, and finding it turned off is not a guarantee that a hack is underway or present. Still, obviously, that situation needs to be corrected. Internet speed might be the most common impact of malware and hacking. Excessive internet use, a hacker could be turning your machine into a spam-sending zombie in a botnet, or in the process of accessing all of your files, both of which could cause increased internet use. This could manifest in a couple of different ways. Your internet activity will seem sluggish or slow. Page loads will take forever, when in the past they didn't. Videos may not play smoothly, or downloads might take a long time. Or if you're on any kind of an internet connection that monitors the amount of data you use, like many mobile plans, you'll see your data usage spike or skyrocket with no explanation. CPU speed. On occasion, malicious software or hacking attempts run software that makes heavy use of your CPU. As a result, your machine lacks the resources to quickly perform the tasks you're actually trying to do. So if your computer slows to a crawl without another reason, that could be a sign of malware. Heat. Now, this is really your CPU usage becoming apparent via a different symptom. High CPU usage can generate heat. Even if your computer is otherwise behaving normally, if it's abnormally hot to the touch or the fans are running at high speed when they normally don't, malware could be making excessive use of your CPU. Disk activity is actually easily overlooked. Your computer may be busy, but still be responsive and cool. It's possible that the malicious software is limited by the speed of your disk, which could be thrashing away like crazy. This is particularly true of ransomware. Its speed is limited by your disk as it encrypts your files. Malicious software often hijacks the software on your machine to promote advertising and other kind of information in pop-ups. Now, pop-ups can appear either inside or outside your web browser. If the pop-up comes from within your web browser, so that hiding your browser hides the pop-up as well, then it's likely not due to software on your machine, but the website that you're visiting. On the other hand, if the pop-up appears separately from your browser or takes over your whole screen, then malware on your computer could be the cause. Again, unfortunately, neither of those two rules is absolute. Malware on your machine can appear within your browser, and malicious websites can make it look like they're running software on your machine. Either way, new and unexpected pop-ups are worth paying attention to. Malware has become more sophisticated over the years, but all software has bugs applies to malware as to any kind of software. Malware can have bugs that crash or otherwise impact the stability of your computer. Even unexpected reboots can be caused by malware and hacking attempts. Or, of course, the instability could be coming from legitimate software. The intent of a lot of malware or hacking is to gain access to your login credentials for online sites and services, anything from email to your bank and everything in between. It's important to keep an eye on activity in your accounts and other locations not strictly associated with your computer. The first sign of a hack could be an unexpected login to your email account. As I said, all of these experiences can occur for reasons that have nothing to do with being hacked. However, there is another clue that can help determine if a hacking is the case. Timing. If things are going well, and all of a sudden you experience some of these symptoms without explanation or cause, or perhaps they start immediately after you did something, like downloading something, installing something, or visiting a new website, that's additional data to consider. Again, it's not a definite sign of being hacked, but it can suggest a hack is possible. On the other hand, if the symptom is something you've experienced periodically for years, then it's unlikely to be anything malicious, since it's nothing out of the ordinary for you. If you suspect a hack, I hate to say it, but if you can't trust your computer, stop using it. At least stop until you reach a reasonable level of confidence that all is as it should be, and that your next foray into your online banking site won't result in, shall we say, unexpected results. The first thing to do is to pretend your computer has been compromised and take the steps to remove malware. My article, How Do I Remove Malware?, covered these steps. And since not all hacks are technically malware, you might also want to review the article, How Do I Remove Pups, Foistware, Drive-By, Toolbars, and Other Annoying Things I Never Wanted, which covers the other software you may have unintentionally invited onto your machine, opening the door for hackers. In general, full scans with up-to-date anti-malware tools should give you some confidence that all is well, at least from a malicious access and/or hacking point of view. If you're still concerned, or if this all seems too much, well, then it might be time to enlist the help of a techie friend or professional service. It might well be worth it, even if only for your peace of mind. But honestly, the best thing to do is to never get in this position in the first place. Take the time to secure your machine. It's less work and results in less anxiety. This is why I'm so adamant about prevention. The best place to start that is my most important article of all, Internet Safety, 7 Steps to Keeping Your Computer Safe on the Internet. It's way easier to prevent disaster than it is to recover from it. For updates, for comments, for links related to this topic and more, visit askleo.com/4807. I'm Leo Notenboom, and this is askleo.com. Thanks for watching.